And we back! Yeah! Malcolm.
Yeah.
We ain't seen nothing from this in a minute since like E3. Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think everybody forgot about it till E3 is coming up. Pretty sure it's coming up soon, sometime.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see a couple new games and same games that probably got canceled and then brought back
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this season. Show all the games that are never coming out.
Heartbreaking though.
It's Cyberpunk 2077, creating Cyberpunk. This is the official PlayStation Inside look. Ready?
Yeah.
Starting at 3, 2, 1. You're gonna be talking over people, Malcolm.
This was probably the most stressful E3 of my life.
You look stressed, bro.
You do.
I don't know why, but I just couldn't deal with the pressure. I was actually a shadow of myself at this E3.
Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red's first deviation from the Witcher universe, is an action-oriented, narrative-driven open-world RPG.
Which is a mouthful.
The game was announced in 2012 and officially revealed in a teaser trailer in 2013. But after that, there was nothing.
After the teaser, we kind of went dormant. There was silence for 4 or 5 years, which for me and for my community team was very hard because, you know, people were very excited about the game.
When we first announced the Cyberpunk, we had a certain vision of where we want to take it.
The main difference between the pen and paper RPG and the PC game still to this date is that ultimately, while video games are nicer to look at, the freedom that you have in a pen and paper RPG is something that we have yet to achieve in any game, I would say. We can't just take what is the source material and just, all right, we'll make a video game around it, but we have to be smart about it.
Being smart takes time and experimentation. Over the last 5 years, the Cyberpunk development team has been crafting an experience that they hope exceeds the expectations of fans of both the original franchise and of CD Projekt's previous output.
The reason why you can't really go out and just show everything is because video game development is such an iterative process, right? What we have now might not be there tomorrow. So we've had ideas that have died over the years, then they have been resurrected, then they died again, and now they're back.
Cyberpunk 2077 isn't only set 50 years after the source material, but it also takes place in a parallel timeline. This gave the team the freedom to create a game that respected and referenced the source material, but also suited the shift to the video game medium. For example, it was vital that the player's character, V, be fully customizable. This was a real shift for a company associated with an incredibly iconic character.
Can we get dreads? Like real dreads, real black people hairstyles.
To allow them to play themselves
That's
in
a
our
good
world
fucking question.
and really immerse themselves. That is also part why we have the first-person perspective, right? Because you don't play as someone else, but you play as I.
Got a window on the left, go!
The move to first person is essential to convey the scale and verticality of Night City, the game's sprawling, neon-soaked hub. But this change in perspective, combined with a completely new style of navigation, including the ability to drive, brings with it a new set of design challenges.
That's why I never got to
make an
new
open
GTA.
world that when you're on
like when
foot,
they did that shit, I didn't like that shit.
But
Like
if
you
you're
can
in a
switch
car, it's
between
10 minutes.
Yeah,
One feels like a
they
huge
don't like
world,
switch
the
it.
other not so huge world. And how do you balance that? How do you create the feeling of vastness? But those are the cool things when you challenge yourself to sort of push forward into new uncharted territory, right? And you try to find new solutions to these problems.
At E3 2018, CD Projekt Red finally revealed the first gameplay of Cyberpunk 2077 to a select audience of media and invited guests.
We were so nervous and anxious to learn what people will say about the game because the hype was unreal.
Soon word spread that it was the must-see game of the show. The team left E3 with over 100 media awards. But for the community of PlayStation gamers who had waited so long to see the game in action, The words of the media weren't enough. They had to see it for themselves. 2 months later, their wish came true when all 48 minutes of the playthrough was made public.
Their overall sentiment was amazing and the reception was great. So it was just very rejuvenating for us to basically see those reactions and we're just like, whew, okay, cool, we got it.
Well done, Lindsay. Well done.
Cyberpunk 2077 may no longer be the mystery it once was, but work on it is far from over. True to the promise made in 2013, it's still coming.
So don't fucking rush us.
Basically, shut the fuck up and wait.
Exactly.
Like, chill, bro. We still making it.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
That's funny as hell. Tell them, say, yeah, it'll be released when it's ready. That still looks cool, man.
That's cool, man. I like when games go the route of like
that gotta be scary, yo.
your character.
That gotta be scary as shit though, like to be working on this fucking project for like this long. Like the most you put out is like 48 minutes of the whole thing, and then motherfucker, that's pretty much gonna be the whole fucking judgment of the fucking game,
you.
damn near and shit like that. Yeah, that gotta be some scary shit.
Make or break you.
Yeah, that still looks cool as fuck. And I'm say it's gonna be coming when it's fucking ready. Fucking rush us, motherfuckers. Fuck is you talking about? That's cool though.